We are here with both teams from Al-Hadi School of Accelerative Learning. We're going to start with the first team and talk about their awesome project. This is Nyanza Sagara. Student presenters are Mariam Iglitos, Mariam Bukhari, and Sabara Sajjan, 7th and 8th graders. Thank you guys for being here.
Of course, thank you for having us.
Okay, this is an incredible city here. I just want to say this is amazing. This is Burundi, Africa?
Yes.
Okay, so Sabara, tell us about your presentation and your project, your city here.
So our project, Future City, we had to make a city designed 100% by electricity, like running on electricity and renewable energy. So as the three presenters, we have to sort of show our project and the two solutions we created, because in the beginning, because we have to fast forward 100 years. So 100 years ago, we had lots of electricity problems, we had irrigation problems, and so we designed solutions to stop that. And through our presentation, we have a theme. She's Kathy McAllister, great-granddaughter of Kevin McAllister from Home Alone.
That's amazing.
So we do a little jokes and we show them our model and how our city was designed and the solutions.
So what is it like being home alone 100 years ago? Huh?
Kathy. Okay, Mariam, tell us about the takeaway. What did you learn? How did it feel to do this? Did it spark an interest in you?
Well, when I first started Future City in 6th grade, I was not really interested in engineering. I was just thinking I'll just figure out what I wanted to do in the future. But after some years of trying to figure out what I really wanted to do, I chose my spark into interest into architecture, where you see over here are Rugo designed houses, which means housing complex in our city's native language, Kirundi. And I don't know, it just hit. I just felt that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. It's just something that I wanted to keep as a passion. I started designing homes, and yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's
incredible.
amazing.
There's obviously science that's going into this, but I feel like this is a very creative project, and there's an artistic element. Who wants to talk about that?
All right, so what you mean is how we designed our model and stuff. So it was really hard at first because we were deciding the zones and everything. So as you can see, we have our industrial zone right here, which how we generate our electricity, which is called Fusion Nova. So we have to make sure that this is far away from our residential area, because you don't want to wake up and see a bunch of working going on, right? So we make sure that it's right next to the coast on the lake, so that they can get the beautiful view. And also, as you can see, we have a lot of different buildings. And as Mariam said, we use our Rugo designs, which are dome-shaped, and make sure that they are cool enough for people to live because of our tropical climate.
That's amazing. And you guys also made a pamphlet.
Yes.
Okay, they designed this pamphlet that goes along with it for the competition. What was that like, guys, going to DC and competing?
So in terms of the pamphlets, we made them on Canva, and on the back there's QR codes that we asked the judges to scan for our websites. And I feel it was just the competition at regionals. It was so exciting and so nerve-wracking, but I feel it was just such a wonderful experience to be able to share what we created in our solutions in terms of engineering and science and art with the judges, and also to see the other teams there and interact with other schools.
Yeah, we've got team 2, the Fursa team. These are the 6th graders from the school. Sakina, Shafia, and Danielle. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. So this is also equally impressive. How did you guys come up with your design?
So, for our design, we had to make sure that the city, since we're on the coast of Libya, so we had to make sure that the coast was perfect, and we had to have mountains, because in Libya they have mountains, and they just add to the spark of the city.
I forgot to tell the people, it's Derna, Libya is the city
And
that they've
it's team
decided.
2 Fursa. Yes. Okay, so when you had to come up with a solution, you had a lot of research to do, right? What was that like, having to find all the answers and come up with a solution to the problem?
So as we did our research, we read articles, we read some books, as well as online reviews, and we watched lots of YouTube videos. And there are many energy sources we could have picked, but we looked at what our city had locally available. So we chose geothermal energy, which is over here, solar energy, and our saltwater batteries as backups.
And we don't want to knock off your trophies, but can we rotate this? Is it possible? Because if you guys look on the back, you see some of the solutions that the kids put together. What did you guys learn most from this experience, do you think?
Well, one of the things I learned most about engineering and all this is for the energy, I really never knew that geothermal energy was like existed, and that there were 3 types of tidal energies: tidal wave, tidal range, and tidal stream. So to pick from those 3 tidal energies, we saw which one would be best for our city and which one would accommodate the like the need of our residents' homes and everything. So we went with tidal range. Another thing I learned was how geothermal energy worked, and about the batteries, saltwater batteries, that they use salt, water, and gravity to come together and make the energy, and that there were, we went from lithium ion along like 100 years back. Then we went to solid state battery and saltwater battery, so that was an impressive change in our energy solution.
Wow.
Blowing our
I
minds
am
here,
blown
right?
away. I didn't know any of that either. And now you're teaching me. You guys are an inspiration. What do you want to say to other kids that are maybe interested in this and they're not sure about it, or maybe learning about it? It might be too hard. What do you want to say?
I mean, I think one thing I want to say to any kids who are thinking about joining the Future City program is you should do it if you have any interest in engineering, even if you don't, because it's just a fun experience overall with your friends and classmates, as well as you learn so much, you could even change your mind about it. So I would really recommend it.
Yeah.
And you might even change the world.
Yes.
That would be the dream.
yes.
Hey, congratulations to
guys are
all of you.
amazing.
Good luck in the future, whatever you do. And Ms. Adika, thank you so much for bringing the
Absolutely.
kids
Such a
in today
pleasure
and all
to
the
be here.
projects
Thank you so
too.
much for having them over.
This is great.
You guys are amazing.